Welcome to Paco the Realtor channel, where I talk about real estate, rants, and other things that can make our life really interesting.
Hola mis amigos, buenas noches, ¿cómo están todos? Oopsie daisy. How's everybody doing? Hold on one sec. Alright, sorry about that. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's having a good evening. Alright, tonight on Therapy Thursday, I want to talk to you about the process of selling a home and the therapy that is required to, well, go through it. I always say next to death and divorce, buying and selling a home is the most stressful time of your life. Well, selling a home is very stressful because what? We're trying to get top dollar, it's our home, we want everything to go perfect, and then you're buying another one. So a lot of things have to happen. Hey Kelly, how are you? So a lot of things have to happen. And this week I was thinking about what I would do for Therapy Thursday, and I thought I have quite a few listings, people selling and buying right now, and I was thinking of all the emotions and the challenges that we went through, that they're going through, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead to I don't even know how to respond to that. Hold on one sec. I think I need better lighting. Alright. Hopefully that's better lighting. Now I got a shadow. Why don't you just hate? Lighting is all about getting it right. And sometimes my lighting doesn't work as good. Anyways. So, where was I? Okay. So I was thinking of all the emotions that people were going through, right? The good, the bad, and the ugly. So I figured I'd talk about it and kind of come to some realities that you need to face. You are going to be stressed really, really bad.
How much in taxes?
At so many levels. Getting your house ready is one stress. Is somebody going to buy your house is another stress. Is the house going to appraise is another stress. I got to pack and you're always going to have more crap than you thought you did. That's a stress. Is my house that I'm buying going to close on time? That's a stress. If it doesn't, if there's a contingency, am I going to lose the buyer who's buying my house because I haven't found another house, there's two houses involved, it goes left and right? That's a stress. And then we're not even talking about the house you're buying. I'm not even going to go into detail about, finding it and then getting a loan for that one and then having to go through the process. I just want to focus on the sale of it. So what can you expect? Okay, guys, here's what you can expect. 1, it's going to suck. Moving sucks. 2, get your house ready now if you're going to sell this summer. Don't wait till May. Don't wait till June. Get it ready now. Here's the reason why. How long does it take to declutter a house? Well, that all depends on how much time you have, right? So if you have time to declutter your house in a few weekends, good for you. But the reality is most people work full time. So it actually takes them quite a bit of time to go ahead and get that thing decluttered. If you have a garage, use it. If you don't have a garage or use it for something else, put it in storage. Declutter your house. Get that thing done. Show the potential of how big it is. Do not just assume people are going to see it. A lot of buyers lack imagination. Do not fall into the trap of not being able to show your true size of your house. So that's 1. Get it clean. Now, I know it sounds like common sense, but get it clean. I offer my clients, and I pay for it, a cleaning crew to go out there and, in essence, detail the house. Windows, blinds, counters, toilets, showers, bathrooms, kitchen, everything. I pay for a cleaning crew to go out there and make the house spotless. It's not that the sellers are pigs, of course not. It's just we all work, we don't have time. So that's the part of getting the house ready. Then you got to assume that we, based on the comparables in the market, we got the price right. Then you got to show it. Okay, what sucks about that? Well, there's a few ways to do this. 1, you put a lockbox, a Supra, and only agents can get in. and you see it when you're at work. But then people are in your house that you don't know. So that means you got to keep the house always clean, right? You don't want your chonies lying around because it's laundry day. Another is by appointment only. That you show when you're there. The problem with that is it's appointment only, so you have to show it. The other is that it's by appointment only with us. That's not bad either, but sometimes we have other appointments too, so we're not able to make all the appointments. The easiest is the Super Box to get in. Only agents can get in. I'm not talking about combos. So if you're thinking of the 15 years ago when agents would give you combos to access a house, no, that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is a Supra that only a realtor can access. We know when they accessed it. We know when they closed it. We know everything. If they stole the key, that kind of stuff, right? Okay, I just got a text message I was reading. So, showing the house can suck. Then you have the open house, right? Preparing the house for the open house. We do most of the work, the marketing, everything. But you got to leave for a few hours. You got to get the house clean again. Selling your house means you always have to be tidy. And a lot of us only tidy on the weekends or when we have time, right? So that's one part of it you have to deal with. The other part is after so many showings, nobody makes an offer. And it's very defeating. What's wrong with my house? Am I overpriced? Is there something wrong? Is it ugly? You know, all these emotions go through it, which we know at the end, these emotions are valid, but they're not legit. What I mean by that is I understand your frustration, but there's a buyer for every house. Only 2 reasons a home don't sell today. Crap condition or overpriced. Only 2. And if you got a good realtor, you will be able to address both issues immediately. So that's something else you have to deal with. Then you get an escrow. And now you have to disclose everything. Now you have, what's the next stress? They do an inspection on your house. Oh no, what are they going to find? Well, let me tell you something. They're always going to find something. Every house, no matter how new, has something. Don't stress about stuff like that. We will address it when we cross that bridge. The next issue is the appraisal. Is it going to appraise? I just had one right now where my clients are buying where the appraisal came in 10,000 below, and they're appealing the appraisal. So that's a stress. What happens if you got to adjust? What happens if this? What happens if that? And then the other thing about it is okay, so let's say it's a 30-day escrow and they're not closing on time and you're buying another house. Now what? How does that put you with the other escrow? So there's a lot of emotions and anger, and then fear, I should say. And then there's the solar. Do you have a solar? Is it leased? Is it financed? Can they go ahead and move it? Will they want to move it? No. There's an alarm. Is it leased? Yes. Are they taking over? Are you going to buy it? Are you going to move it? There's all these little nuances, right? With little things moving here and there. Then you got the packing of your house. You got to pack it. You got to box up. Put everything away. Get in the garage. As you get closer to escrow, then obviously you put things into overdrive. But here's the issue. What happens if you don't close on time? You have no control over the buyer. No control over the lender. If they screw up and it delays you. And now you're living out of boxes. You have a mattress on the floor. The kids have all their toys put away. It's just a stressful time. And you need to understand that. It is our job to deal with that. Hello. Hola, Gabriela. It's our job to deal with that. It's our job to show you the process, to get you ready for the expectations of what you're going to go through, to get you all that. It is our job to go through all of that. And unfortunately, I think a lot of us sell, but don't empathize with the process of what people are buying and selling, going through. And I think we get short-sighted in that, it's time to move on, when really it's not, because at the end of the day, this is emotional. And there is a lot of emotions, and those emotions can go from anger to happiness to everything like that, right? So be ready for all of that. Now, why am I telling you this? To scare you? No, because at the end of it, it's all worth it. But if your expectation is that you're going to buy a house, make an offer, open escrow, close in 30 days, and have no issues is wrong. There's so many people involved in your transaction. Lender, appraiser, seller, listing agent, inspector, termite, title, insurance. All it takes is one of them to screw up, to delay you. And that's frustrating when you have no control. So when you go into selling a house, understand that the expectation is there's going to be bumps in the road. Let us handle them. I will tell you what the problem is, but we'll always have an answer for you. I will always tell you what options you have. You will never get hey, here's the problem. You're out of luck. Sorry. Let me know what you want to do. We will always have solutions. Sometimes the solution is cancel the escrow and let's move on. Right? Buying and selling is emotional. Understand it and you'll be better. If you go into and not understanding this, you're going to be a freaking mess. Alright guys? Therapy Thursday. When you're selling your house, get ready to take therapy classes because you might get really frustrated really soon. That's okay. We step in, we do a good job. Alright guys, it's a little late tonight. I didn't get home till almost 8 o'clock tonight. Meetings all day, and I have meetings all day tomorrow. So I'm going to cut it early tonight and go downstairs, pour myself a glass of vino, relax for an hour, and then work for a few hours before I go to bed. Alright guys, hasta luego. Till next time. This is Paco the Realtor, broker, realtor, storyteller. Good night guys. Hey, thank you so much for watching our videos. I appreciate it. If you really like the content, go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. We'll be putting out a lot of content on a weekly basis, which will be real estate related and a lot of stuff of just me ranting. So thank you. Remember, subscribe.